So last year, a local theater company in Pittsburgh commissioned me to make a burned up corpse kind of body for a show. And, I think that it was a fun project, but it was really the video that I made for it, I feel like is relevant to DIY Halloween, and I wanted to post it here in case the process would be helpful to other folks. So if it's your thing, check it out. I started out with a skeleton that I got from Walmart for around $30. Replaced that head with a foam skull from nightmaremakers.com. It had a little bit more definition, feel just, much better skull. I drilled a hole in that, and then I used a little bit of a screen door spring to connect it to the spine, and then I used a heat gun to bend the appendages and arms into a more appropriate pose. Filled in some of the voids with some spray foam and covered the whole thing in a plastic garbage bag, and then used a heat gun to shrink that. Covered that then in a layer of latex, and it made some really cool muscle looking striation. He was really starting to come together now, and I was using a dental tool to clean out between the foam teeth, but I wanted to add another layer of gross. And so I took some monster clay and the original skull and started making a human face. I knew it was only going to be part of a face. I covered that in some Vaseline and then hydrocal plaster to create a mold. This is really the same process they use for making Halloween masks, but in a much quicker, smaller version. Once the skull was removed from the mold, I just had to make sure that that mold was clean. I could dump some latex in there and allow it to cure for about 3 or 4 hours. And you have some interesting face skin that you can put onto your prop. I used some scissors to clean up the edges, and then I attached it to my skull, and it was ready for paint. If you enjoy this sort of thing, please consider subscribing. Ask any questions you might have in the comments. Painting was really quick and straightforward, just red and then black. And as always, happy haunting.